By the way, you guys, welcome back to another part for Warface.
The favelados have immunities to the most virulent strains observed in the wild. Both the immunity and the disease are saleable products for Blackwood. Their profit margins fattened by human suffering. We must free the favelas. We must eradicate Blackwood.
So, I am here just doing a random hardcore run-through. I was invited by a clanmate, or not a clanmate, a friend, Letz. I just decided to go ahead and do a run-through here. And by the way, I don't think I've ever mentioned this before. This is my Eagle Eye pistol. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna be heavily distracted here. I am an engineer, so I'm gonna have to be constantly providing armor here because there are a lot of RPG guys here. Oh. So yeah, some of you guys are probably wondering why I've been uploading a series of videos with no commentary. And if you ever did hear me talking, I was most likely communicating with clanmates on TeamSpeak. I mentioned before, my hard drive was full and I wasn't able to really record any more videos. And I really had no more room to edit the videos either, so I just decided to go ahead and upload a bunch of random clips of just me playing games just so I can fill in the gap of being absent for the longest time. There should be a heavy gunner here. Oh, no heavy gunner. So apparently it seems like a lot of people on G-Base are starting to notice my name and noticing me being a YouTuber, which was not exactly my intention, but I guess uploading YouTube videos is not a tactic to keep a low profile. So I do have more people that are asking if they can be in my videos. There's no one in this squad right now at the moment, but alright, you know what? I'm gonna run up here and show these guys how it's done. We're always, yeah, there we go. And there's a freaking what? Is that why he invited me, so he can just frag me? Ah, I got fragged by a teammate. Yeah, I just ran that because anytime we play this part, everybody just like to sit out at the steps. And we just expect an onslaught, but that's really not the smartest way to handling that part of the game. And I thought I'd just run ahead and gun them all down. And you see where that frag went? That wasn't gonna hurt anybody. Nah, there's the guy behind a window, and there's another guy way out by the door. And a spec up above, but... oh well. This is why it's impossible to survive a hardcore mission without dying. Alright.
Heavy gunner ahead.
Yeah, it's not just the enemy or the AI being overpowered, but there's always going to be that chance that your own teammates are going to kill you. And I think I have one of the highest risks on my clan to being killed in a hardcore mission. And that's because I'm always the guy who is spinning heavy gunners and mechs. 90+% of the time that I play with my clanmates. We join into a mech mission or safari or convoy like this one or anything, and my clanmates go, alright, go spin them, Ice. Go spin them, buddy. You got it. And yeah, you know, sometimes I do get killed by my teammates. Taking the highest risks. You know, nobody wants to die in hardcore. There's an achievement for surviving a certain number of hardcore missions. And I may have won hardcore maybe 300 times. But only about 30 of those I've managed to win without dying. So that's literally a 90% death rate for me, which is a pretty bad odds if you ask me. But right now I'm just kind of looking for a medic to heal me before I spin this guy. Alright, well I guess I'm not gonna be the one spinning him. They can just they're doing pretty good taking care of this guy. Okay, there we go.
Get to the helicopter for extraction.
Well, that was a smooth run through. If it wasn't for friendly frag, I'd be on a no death spree right now. Yeah, there's an achievement for surviving 100 hardcore missions without dying. And a lot of players just get really thrilled to get there. And I don't see me getting there anytime soon because I am a high-risk player. And you know what? I do it all for fun. And I should shoot you in the head for fragging me. But I'm not gonna do it because it goes against your kill score. Okay, that was bad. Well, anyway, the whole potential survive without dying thing just might not be a possibility because this part of the mission is pretty tough. You have RPGs coming in all over the place, and when we come across the next heavy gunner, it's just another onslaught of just snipers and RPGs.
In destroying communication towers. Escort it and beware of hostile rocket launchers.
So I did have a few people asking about multiplayer videos where I am just playing PvP against other players. I have made a few attempts to play them. I am not, let me get this guy. I'm not completely familiar with the PvP maps yet. Oh, he's down. Okay, no armor for him. Yeah, I'm not completely familiar with the maps yet. And I am just, I'm not a traditional multiplayer gamer. I don't like playing online multiplayer. I mean, I was into Counter-Strike back at the time, back in the days when it was big, but ever since those years, multiplayer has been clouded with hackers and poor sports. I mean, you will not... Shit, where are these guys at? You would never not get into a moment where you join a PvP map and you're just gonna see players shouting out hackers and just calling out, you know, just saying the most vulgar things to other players when they're on certain kill streaks and such. It's just not a friendly place anymore. Multiplayer had literally died down. And on top of that, these multiplayer maps are very small. Why is that a problem? Number one, you have frag spammers. people are throwing frags all over the map, you are almost guaranteed a kill. And if you ask me, that's BS. The other reason I don't like playing these PvP is because 90% of players play as engineer. Why do they play as engineer? Because they like to spam claymores. So it's pretty hard to last, you know, 20 seconds every time you are respawn without running into a claymore. And the reason I don't like that is because that is a undeserved kill. You know, so it's just no fun. It's a completely new world of multiplayer in this game, and I don't like it at all. I mean, if they can expand the maps and maybe if they just forbid claymore so players can actually earn their kills, then I might get more into it. But beside from that, there are hackers, you know, all over. If you ever read the forums, it's just blowing up with complaints of hackers. And what's worse about it is you have players that are playing with hacks and they use them legit to the point where they don't look like they're hacking, but yet at the same time they're trying to provoke other players. Oh, somebody got him. But yeah, you don't get any lower than that. Being a hacker yourself and trying to talk down other players, deluding yourself to be the best player there. And I just got into a 2 vs 2 mission a couple hours ago before this mission. I could not get one kill. And these guys are literally seeing me behind walls, and because I kind of made a point that you can't judge a player by his KDR. If you don't know what KDR is, that's your kill-death ratio. That's how many kills you get per death. And, you know, players just like to judge how great your skills are by looking at your KDR. And truth is, your KDR is more of an indicator of having a higher chance of hacking. If you have a 2.0 KDR, there is no way you can be maintaining a 30 kill, 15 death ratio in every PvP because the maps are so small. You can ask any professional gamer, you're guaranteed to die because the maps are so small. You always get shot in the back of the head by random players. And if that's not the case, then you're either a camper or a hacker. Yeah, I see you up there, buddy. So I guess this video actually turned out more into me just talking down about the PvP aspect of this game. I'm just trying to make a point. I do not like it at all. The game is still buggy. I'm still dealing with lag. And it's just from my experiences. If I start posting PvP videos, you are not going to see anything good out of it. I am going to get owned. I still don't know my way around, so I will get lost. And it's just not going to be fun overall. But if there ever comes a time where they start uploading patches where they have anti-cheat.
Blackwood communication system completely broken. Mission accomplished.
I thought there were usually gonna be more guys up here. But yeah, if they can install or patch in a whole new anti-cheat system into the PvP, then it might become a better experience. But right now, it's flooding the place. You can look it up on Google. Just look at Warface hacks. You're gonna see endless results. That is just how big it has become. It's so big that it just stands right out on Google, all over the internet. I don't know how the devs aren't picking it up,
Great job, team.
but it's
Prepare
pretty
for evac.
despicable. So I'm just more of a PvE. But anyway, that ends the convoy mission. Sorry for the rant about the PvP. I'm just letting you know about my stance on playing PvP. But if there ever does come a time when I start uploading those videos, just don't expect anything spectacular out of them. But until then, I'll see you guys next time.